Hello students, today we are going to learn logarithm inequality. What will happen if we take a log or natural log ln both sides, then what will happen about inequality sign, whether the sign will change or not. So let us understand these concepts by different examples. So I have considered this a to the power x, a to the power x greater than b, or a to the power x greater than equals b, or a to the power x less than b, or a to the power x less than equal to b, right? So these four cases we will have. So now it depends. When we take ln both sides, then sometimes inequality sign will change and sometimes inequality sign won't change. So here I have given you a conditional. When a must be positive for exponential, so a greater than 0, but a can be 1 also, but for exponential a cannot be 1. Greater than 0 means a can be 1. 1 will come under this a greater than 0. So here for exponential, a greater than 0, but a cannot be 1. Why? Because suppose 1 to the power x, this is not exponential. 1 to the power x is always 1. That's why when we are writing exponential function a to the power x, then we are giving condition on a greater than 0, but a cannot be 1. It means we are having two cases, a 0 to 1 or a greater than 1, right? These two possibilities we will have. So we will understand these two possibilities. Here same thing I have written, means a can be 0 to 1 or a greater than 1. Now if we are having this type of inequality question, whether this or this or this or even or this, then we will apply ln both sides. So here this is a step 1. So we will apply ln both sides. This is ln, okay? We will apply ln both sides. So guys, a to the power, I have taken first condition here. I'm taking this one, a to the power x greater than b. I will apply ln both sides. So when you apply ln both sides, then inequality sign will not change, whether this question, whether you are discussing this question or this question or this question or this question. You can apply ln both sides without thinking about inequality sign. Okay, so ln a to the power x greater than ln b. So here I have applied log property. The log property says when we have ln x to the power m, this m we can write over here. So we will have m times ln x, right? So here we will get x over here because x is in power. So x times ln a here and greater than ln b. Now guys, this is a main point. Here we have to understand. You can divide by ln a both sides, okay? But you have to make sure whether ln a value is positive or not. If it is positive, then you can divide both sides without changing the sign. That's okay, no problem. But if suppose ln a value is negative and you have divided both sides by ln a, then inequality sign should change, but you are not changing. So this is a problem. So what I'll do here, I'm telling find first value of ln a. So guys, if we get value of ln a, then we can understand from calculator whether value is positive or negative. Then divide by value of a, value of ln a both sides. Okay, so let me explain this. What is the meaning of this, guys? Okay, so here I'm writing one question. This is x times minus 2 greater than, suppose we have 4. Okay, so this is actually minus 2x greater than 4. We need to find x, so we have to divide by minus 2. So guys, when you are dividing or when you are multiplying by negative number, then inequality sign will change. So we can divide, no problem, minus 2x over minus 2 we can do, and 4 over minus 2 we can do, but inequality sign will change. So minus 2 cancel, so x less than minus 2. Okay, so when you have negative number here and you want to eliminate this, I mean you want to divide by negative number, then you have to change inequality sign, right? And suppose you have 3x greater than 9. This is positive number, right? We can divide by positive number both sides without any problem. So x greater than 3 we will get. Understood? So here, when we will find ln a value, then we can understand whether value is positive or negative. If value is positive, then we will divide both sides by that value without changing the sign. But if value is negative, then we will change the sign. So I will explain, don't worry about it. I'll explain all these things with the help of examples. Okay, note, if value of ln a is positive, then inequality sign no change. Then no inequality sign will change. But if value of ln a is negative, then inequality sign will change. Inequality sign will change means if it is greater, then it will be smaller, or if it is greater than equal to, then it will be smaller than equal to. If it is less than, then it will be greater than. If it is less than equal, then it will be greater than equal. This is called inequality sign changing. This is not plus and minus, this is inequality sign changing. Okay, now come to the different examples. Here I have considered 4 examples, guys. Out of these 4, in 2 questions we are not going to change inequality sign, and in 2 questions we will change. So I will explain you, and at the end of the all explanations I will give you a quick idea how to understand whether the inequality sign will change or not. So don't worry about it. First we are learning concept. Okay, the first question is 3 to the power x greater than equal to 40. So we will take ln both sides, right? It's a simple question. Ln both sides, then this x will come here. Okay, then x times ln 3. I told you don't divide by ln 3 first. First find value of ln 3. So you can use calculator, guys. Value of ln 3 you can get 1.099, and that's greater than equal to ln 40. This is positive value, so we can divide both sides by 1.099, and whatever the calculation you will get, that is your right answer. So here we did not change inequality sign because ln 3 was positive value. Okay, now come to B part. This is what was the question, guys? The question was this: 0.4 to the power x less than 0.2. We can check this. Okay, here 0.4 to the power x less than 0.2. So this was my question, and we have to apply ln both sides. So first we will apply ln both sides here, then ln 0.4 to the power x less than ln 0.2, and then this x will come over here, then that is x ln 0.4 less than 0.2. Now I told you to not divide directly by this number. First find value. So when you use calculator, guys, then you will get ln 0.4 value is negative 0.916. So I hope you are understanding. Here we got negative value, and we want only x, so we have to divide both sides by same number, like minus 0.916. And I hope you are understanding what we are gonna do right now. So suppose we have x times minus 0.916 less than ln. I didn't find value of 2, but we have to find x, so we have to divide by this 0.916. So here I will write x times minus 0.916 over minus 0.916, and here also ln 0.2 over minus 0.916. But my dear, this time inequality sign will change because we have divided both sides by negative number. Okay, so when you do this calculation, then this will be cancelled. You will get only x, which you can check here, and this is ln 0.2 over minus 0.916, and again you will use calculator, you will get this answer. So I hope you understood. So let us clarify one thing. What happened between A and B part? So guys, here it was 3 to the power x, right? It was 3 to the power x greater than 40. So this was 3, greater than 1. And what is happening here? It is 0.4, which is less than 1. So we are getting one idea. If value of this 0.4 or 3 is greater than 1, then we have to change inequality sign, right? And if value of a, our general expression was this: a to the power x greater than b. So if value of a greater than 1, then we will not change. Okay, and if value of a lies between 0 to 1, like points point 0.1, point 0.2, point 0.9 something, then we will change the inequality sign. But we will check our this assumption or this theory with the help of more examples. So let's check this one, C part. This is 7 to the power x over 3 less than 25. So first we have to apply ln both sides, then x to the power x over 3 will come over here, then x over 3 ln 7 less than ln 2.5. I told you to not, just not divide by ln 7. First find value. So ln 7 is 1.95. This is positive value. Then simply you can multiply 3 here, 3 times 3. So this 3 and this 3 cancel, and then you can divide by 1.95. So you will get x less than ln 25, then times 3 over 1.95. you have to write in denominator, right? And just you will use calculator, you will get value of this. So that is 4.95. So here also we have seen, if base like 7, this was greater than 1, so inequality sign didn't change, right? So we are understanding something, my dear. When we are having a to the power x greater than b or less than b, but if a is greater than 1, then no inequality sign change, right? We have to retain our inequality sign, whether less than, so we will keep less than. Now we will understand one more example, that is 0.4 to the power x d part. 0.4 to the power x less than equals 2. So first we will apply ln, then x will come here, this x will come here, then x times ln 0.4. I told you to not divide by ln 0.4. First find value of this, that is negative value, and then we will divide both sides by negative value. Then you know what will happen. Okay, I'm explaining this over here. So we will divide both sides by 0.916. So this is x times minus 0.916 over 0.916, and this is ln 2 over minus 0.916. Since I have divided both sides by negative, it was minus, okay, since I have divided both sides by a negative number, right, and here it was less than, it is less than sign, so we have to change this into greater than, because when we are dividing by negative number, then we are always changing our inequality sign. So my dear, this will cancel, and ln 2 over minus 0.916 will give you a calculation minus 0.76. So overall, what did we understand from these two four examples? These points: a to the power x greater than b. Then first step, this is a step number 1. First we will apply ln both sides, then we will have x times ln a greater than ln b, and after that you have to be very careful. One method you can apply, you can find a value and then you can think about. Otherwise, if value of this a is lies between 0 to 1, then you can change, then you have to change the sign of inequality. And if a is greater than 1, then don't change the sign. So these two lines are supported by those four examples. So I believe you understood this. And one more question is arising in my mind. Maybe some of you think that sir, why inequality sign is changing when we are dividing by negative number? So let us understand this with the help of one more example. Okay, so here, my dear, this is minus 2, right? Minus 2 is definitely greater than minus 8. Am I right? Yeah, sure. Minus 2 is greater than minus 8. But if I ask you to divide both sides by minus 1, so let's divide minus 2 over minus 1, minus 8 over minus 1, right? So my dear, what do you think about this? Minus 2 over minus 1, that is 2. That is 2. And minus 8 over minus 1, that is 8. So what do you think about it, guys? Of course, 8 is greater than 2, right? So now this explanation is again support our previous explanation. When we will divide by negative number, then inequality sign will change. So now you have two methods. First, you can find value like this ln 0.4 value. You can find, you can get an idea whether the value is negative. If value is negative, then you will change the sign. Otherwise, if you don't want to get this value, then for example, if I need to get calculation from here, then I understood, okay, ln 0.4, so a, this is my a, so a lies between 0 to 1, then sign will change. So what I'll do, I'll write x and directly I'll change greater than equal to ln 2 over ln 0.4, and then I will use calculator guys here, and x greater than equal to whatever the calculation would be, like you will get calculation minus 0.76. So now I hope you understood. Now you can divide both. Now you can divide by ln itself without finding calculation, but make sure you should check ln a, and a lies between 0 to 1, then you have to change the sign. If a greater than 1, then you will not change the sign. So thank you very much. See you in the next class. Bye.